America! 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 It's America!
The mini episode.
Hello, America, and welcome back to yet another mini-episode. I, Theb starred the embodiment of an only hope for America, am still here with my nephew, Sean. Say hello, Sean.
Meep.
As we sit and wait for our food to arrive from one of the food apps that we ordered from. I believe we ordered some ice cream in a train set. Is that right, Sean?
Meep.
Ah, yes, one of the good train sets, that's right. Well, my app seems to say that we have a few minutes to add more things to be picked up. What do you say, Sean? I got Tim's credit card. We can call it a company expense.
Meep.
More ice cream, of course. How could I be so naive? You're an absolute genius, Sean. Why don't you sit here with me and scroll through this food app and see what more things we can buy with Tim's credit card. And while we do that, America, you can go listen to the very first segment of this mini-episode.
America!
It's time for My Perfect Opinion. Today I've been asked to give my perfect opinion about Nathan Fillion. Alright, Nathan Fillion is a fine actor, and I think he should play Mal Reynolds again. Come on, Nathan, clock's ticking. I mean, we didn't get you an Uncharted, we got the little Spider-Man kid. I guess we did have that fan film where you played Nathan Drake, but, you know, not the same. I mean, it was really cool, but not the same. Anyways, this is more about Firefly and you needing to play Mal Reynolds again. Come on, hop to it. Come on, call Turdig, he's around. He's also dead in that universe. That was the saddest moment in all of movie history. Wash should never have died. That was tragic. Or you could bring him back and do a prequel to all of Firefly. I know you're a bit older, but the world needs Firefly, Nathan. Even if you have to work with Joss Whedon. But if you want to please the fans, let's bring in more Firefly. I do like space capitalism. This has been My Perfect Opinion.
America!
What a wonderful and informative segment that I, Theb starred the embodiment of an only hope for America, put inside of your ears. Alright, Sean, let's see. What do we have here? Well, we've already added pizza. Do we want more pizza?
Meep.
Ah, yes, I concur. We do need 2 more pizzas. What about burgers and fries?
Meep.
55 burgers and 55 fries? Well, that seems like a lot, but alright, why not? Let's see, this sushi looks good.
Meep.
Ah, yes, you're right. It might not travel well. What about this baklava? Maybe there's a few other cakes in here we can find. Tiny little pies. I do like tiny little pies. What about you, Sean? Any other desserts or maybe, kebabs?
Meep.
A meat and cheese board? Ah, now you're thinking, Sean. I must say, you are an absolute joy to order food with. All right, America. Let's see, we have about 30 more seconds, so I guess let's try to think of some more things, and while we do that, you go listen to the final segment, Angry Americans.
America!
America, I'm angry. Why? Because Mount Vernon will not let me buy the bones of President George Washington. I mean, he was my friend, not theirs. I knew him, they didn't. I guess this isn't a very relatable problem. What is relatable is what this American is angry about. Let's listen to them yell.
So I am angry that I am currently stuck in Texas. Texas is a wonderful place, but at the end of the day, it is slowly but surely slipping into fascism. We have the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the now indicted and about to be impeached attorney general continually making this a worse place to live. For starters, Houston, Texas. Their school system was fully absorbed by the state of Texas, and now they cannot basically have their own curriculum. They're now trying to do the same thing in Austin, basically giving Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, Ken Paxton, whatever his stupid name is. They're basically the same name, and they're both terrible. Basically giving the Lieutenant Governor the go-ahead to make the schools in their own image, to start putting out propaganda from PragerU, I might add, and private schools, but propaganda that says that the slave trade was just a light nuisance or some shit like that. Or it's, what did they say? That on PragerU, that Frederick Douglass, a cartoon of him, said that the slave trade was a compromise between the slaves and their masters. Bullshit. This is the kind of stuff that they are teaching in schools, or they're trying to teach in schools. They're definitely teaching it in Florida now. They're trying to make it the same thing in Texas. This is a long rant, and fucking I don't care. I'm angry. I'm so frustrated about living in this place and living amongst this backwards society that is constantly moving more and more to the right, where people are constantly voting against their actual own self-interest, all in the name of 3 fucking idiots would rather see all of Texas burn in the oil fields than a child get a proper education, that a trans kid actually have a good life, and that people just fucking live. But no, we have to cater to every goddamn business that we can. We have to cater, especially to oil companies. We have to cater to every MAGA supporter. We have to build Trump's wall and put buoys covered in razor blades in the Rio Grande so people can't get across. We have this governor fucking sends people to California during a hurricane, the first hurricane that California has like ever had, at least in 100-something years. He sends a busload of immigrants there who are trying to seek a new life and sends them directly into a danger zone. That's the kind of governor Texas has. That's the kind of leadership that Texas has. Fuck this place. Fuck this governor. Fuck this lieutenant governor. And fuck the about to be impeached. Probably not, because the lieutenant governor, his buddy, is presiding over the hearing, but fuck him anyways, the Attorney General, Dan Patrick. Fuck Texas.
This has been Angry Americans.
America!
And we're back, and we're coming down to the wire, Sean. We have 20 seconds. What can we add?
Meep?
I don't know, Sean. A puppy is quite the responsibility, and I already have America the dog. Are you sure you actually want to take care of this?
Meep, meep. Oh, meep, 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 meep.
A baby raccoon? Ah, I like the way you think, Sean. I used to use a raccoon as a partner when I would rob banks back in the late 60s, except back then I went by B.D. Cooper. Anyways, time went on and me and the raccoon lost touch. I believe he became the inspiration for Rocket Raccoon in the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, and I am, well, here now talking to you, America. That said, it's time for us to go. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes and Spotify, or America the Podcast Presents on YouTube. We will be in your ears again next week. For now, good night and good fight.
It's America, the podcast!
You've been listening to America the Podcast Presents Road Trip, a journey across America. The show stars Tim Philippi, and Theb starred the embodiment of an only hope for America as themselves. Due to technical difficulties while recording in the field, the additional voices heard in this episode were provided by Alana Matos. The amazing America the Podcast theme song you are listening to right now is by Timmy Two Step, and all other music and sounds heard in this show were procured through the fantastic companies and artists listed in the show notes. America the Podcast is mixed and edited by Tim Philippi at Shway Media Studios in Austin, Texas. Executive producers for the show are Alana Matos, Tim Philippi, and Theb starred. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com and americathepodcast.com. Copyright 2023, all rights reserved.
This has been a production of Shway Media, all rights reserved. For more information, please visit shwaymedia.com.